What's good? It's your boy Big D. And no, this is not a fucking Giants jersey. You can see right here, it's the Pro Bowl patch, 1990. You can see the number 12. You can see National up on the front. And on the back, let me show you. Cunningham on the nameplate. This is a Randall Cunningham Pro Bowl jersey. Pretty fucking rare. But with that out of the way, this is my post-draft Eagles prediction video. Now, I did a prediction vid a few months back. I predicted us to go 8-8. Keep in mind, that was before the draft took place, so I wasn't sure what the team was going to look like come this season. But now that we have our draft picks, we got Barnett, Rasul Douglas, Sidney Jones, who won't be playing, Matt Collins, and a few others. And we signed LeGarrette Blount. And more so, this team is looking a lot better than it did when I last made the prediction video. So, with that being said, let's hop into it. Starting off week 1, a 1 o'clock game. We got the Washington Redskins at FedEx Field. Yeah, I have us losing that game, and here's why. We don't play well at FedEx Field. We just don't. We haven't played very well there since 2011. We did win in 2013, but that was really our only good game in the past 5 years. So yeah, I have us losing that game. We're just not a good football team when we go down to FedEx Field. We're just not. Next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs with that big red cup of Kool-Aid looking motherfucker Andy Reid, former coach of the Eagles. You know, we all know the history. You know what? I'm going to be the fucking black sheep here and pick us to beat the Chiefs. I'm picking us to win that game. I just feel like we're good enough to compete with that defense with Tom Bahali, Justin Houston, Eric Berry, Marcus Peters. I think we can hold Alex Smith at bay. And their running game isn't necessarily the same as it once was, but it's still pretty solid. As long as we can contain them, I think we have a pretty good chance at winning. I pick us to win that game. Week 3, the New York Giants at home at the Lincoln Financial Field. Yeah, I have us winning that game. I mean, we always beat the Giants, but you never really know coming into a new year, but still. Next game, Los Angeles Chargers. Man, it's hard to get used to saying that, considering that they just moved. Yeah, that's another win. Though, some people are actually thinking the Chargers might get this game, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers somehow pulled that one out, but I don't see it happen. I think we can win that game, no problem. The Arizona Cardinals, the next game. I'm praying to fucking God we beat these bastards. I said it in my last prediction video. I fucking despise Arizona. Tired of these bastards always having a number. It just seems like we cannot beat these motherfuckers. Hopefully this year will be different, but I'm marking that down as a loss. So that puts us at 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 3-2. Next game, we got the Carolina Panthers. I think they're going to get us. I think the Panthers will rebound. Fucking motorcycle outside. Sorry about that. Yeah, anyway, I had the Panthers winning that game. I think the Panthers will be much better this year. I think they'll be good. They're not going to be 2015 good, but they're going to be 2013 good. So yeah, I think we're going to have trouble beating them. Just a gut feeling. Next game, it's a Monday Night Football game versus the Washington Redskins in Philly. I have us winning the rematch. We have a pretty good record on Monday nights. So yeah, I have us winning that. I have the Redskins beating us the first time, and I have us winning the rematch. So I have us splitting with the Redskins. Next game, we got the San Francisco 49ers at home in Philly. Yeah, that's another win. Week 9, the Denver Broncos. Shout out to my man Easy Does It 58. He's a diehard Broncos fan. He's been liking the team since Brian Griese was the quarterback, the son of Hall of Famer Bob Griese. who played with the 17-0 Miami Dolphins in 1972. He plans to go to that game. I actually have us winning this game in a very close back-and-forth battle. It's going to be a tough game. Denver's going to be no fucking pushover with Aqib Talib, Chris Harris Jr., Von Miller. We all know who he is. They're not going to be easy, but I think we can win that game. And next week we go into the bye. We go into the bye at 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6. We go into the bye at 6-3. Week 11, we face the Dallas Cowboys. Sunday Night Football game again. I have us losing that game. Just a gut feeling. I think the Cowboys aren't going to be as good this year because of the increased competition, but they're still going to be pretty solid. So I have them beating us the first time. Week 12, the Chicago Bears in Philly. Yeah, that's a fucking win. Sunday Night Football versus the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, that's a fucking loss. Next game versus the Los Angeles Rams in LA, in Inglewood. I have us winning that game. But I think the Rams are going to be a little tougher than we give them credit for. I think we're just going to go into that game thinking that they're going to be a fucking pushover, but they're going to surprisingly play us tough. Week 15 versus the Giants at MetLife Stadium. Yeah, I have us fucking sweeping the Giants. I don't know. Again, this is a new year. I mean, the Giants did beat us last year at Week 9, but we pretty much sweep them every single year for the past so many years, about 3. I think we'll sweep them again. And Monday night, ESPN, the Oakland Raiders. That's the game I plan to go to, but we'll see what happens. I have the Raiders beating us. But I think it'll be a very low-scoring game. Derek Carr, from what I've heard, is not very good playing in the cold. So, he's not going to be his usual self. But I think they're going to grind it with us. We're both going to be back and forth. It'll be a defensive struggle. It'll be like a low-scoring. I have the Raiders beating us like 17-10. And finally, we got the Dallas Cowboys at home in Philly on December 31st. I have us beating them in the rematch. So that puts us at 10-6. If we beat the Cardinals for once, 11-5. Whether or not that's playoff bound really depends on how the other teams do. I mean, the Cowboys may still be good. I think they're going to fall back a little bit because other teams are getting better. And I think the Giants may go 11-5 again. I don't know. That really depends how the other teams do. And if we do get into the playoffs, I predict us losing the wild card game to the Green Bay Packers. I don't really know. It's a good thing we don't play the Packers this year, but we might play them in the postseason and they'll kick our asses. So there you have it. That's my post-draft prediction. I decided to make it as short and sweet as possible. Let me know what you think. What do you think our record will be? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on both Twitter and Instagram. See you later.